We at All Over the Board are adults. We think like adults. We speak like adults. Sometimes, we even act like adults. That being said, some of the following content may not be suitable for young listeners. Enjoy the show. There, I freaking did it. Are you happy?
Yeah, thank you.
Now leave me the fuck alone so I can go back to watching my goddamn cartoons and playing my fucking video games, asshole.
Oh, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna leave it with that knowledge.
Okay. So you're kind of greedily sizing up Saul right now. And we're going to go to Thedris. Fildris. Mangu. Magu. Manga.
Mongo only pawn.
Mag attack.
Game of life.
What's going on?
Yes. So, well, I think I'm going to help Herger get his foot out of the door. Or no.
Yeah,
he's just kind of standing there, so I'm going to have to do this.
All right. I need an adult.
So you walk in and grab a hold of Herger's foot.
Roll a strength check.
Can I help her? Can I grab it too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Both of you roll.
Reach out higher.
No, grab the third. Herger says grab third leg.
Keep pulling.
Herger very aroused.
You said strength?
Strength check, yes.
18.
And Herger lets go.
Oh, what a lovely tea party we're having.
22.
I'd wash your hands if I was you. Don't touch your eyes.
18. Okay, so two lovely ladies decide to double up on Herger. And
usually I have to pay
pull
for this.
one lovely lady.
I'm grabbing around the ankle.
Oh yeah, one lovely lady and a
Less than lovely lady.
Yeah, a drunken hookup.
Excuse me. I said less than lovely.
That's what I meant.
We're gonna have to buy
Sure.
lots of
A 4 when you're drunk.
You're beautiful on the inside.
Yes, and beautiful on the inside. That's
only
all
what
that matters.
That's only what ugly people say.
Aww.
So anyway, they pull and they pull and they pull, and something comes out. Herger's leg.
Thank God. I was scared. I thought I was gonna die.
Just a skeleton with a foot in the door.
You look in the hole of the door that's left, and you see
She does, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. You look in the hole of the door, and you see that it looks like the cupboard is actually empty, from at least that side of it. They have like two large doors, and this large door, this half of it looks like it's empty from what you can see.
Side by side, you mean?
Yes.
So we know which one they're not in.
So, what are you gonna do? You gonna open it up?
I'm gonna search inside before I open it, just in case.
Okay. You're gonna kind of like peer inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You do have dark vision as a dwarf,
yes.
So you look inside and you see that the cupboard is actually open all the way through. The pantry is, and it is completely empty. Like there's nothing inside this.
Do you have any full elves?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm
a half elf, but I don't know if I get the
Full elves can, if they pass by a secret door or something, they automatically get a check.
Well, yeah, but he would tell me to roll if I did.
Right, if she was close enough to it. Well, actually, now that we mentioned that, you do feel strange.
This is your job, DM. This is your job. Come
13
on.
years?
13. Yeah, I wasn't totally with it all those years.
Years and days confused again.
I'm only this many. I'm an adult. People rely on me to live. So, yes, while we're talking about that, you feel the strange sense that something might be nearby that is hidden and out of your view.
What do I add to it?
Your search roll. You get a free
19.
search roll. 19. Did you roll your wisdom? Or did you add wisdom to it? I'm sorry.
No, that's what I asked what I add to it.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Well, that would be
Look at your
wisdom.
search. Look
Yeah,
at your search
it's-
down there. It'll
it's
tell you.
search.
Oh.
And it's not wisdom, it's intelligence.
So 19. I don't have
That's what I said. I said intelligence. I'm really good at this job.
I can tell.
Yeah, well, she had it on her paper.
That's true.
Next time, Sean gets fired.
Intelligence. So how much did you get?
19.
19. You
You have an intelligence bonus,
Plus
don't
4.
That's wisdom. He said you have to add
Oh.
intelligence.
No,
19!
actually, I said you have to roll intelligence, and I completely forgot.
So what did we get?
It's
I have
19.
plus 0 to add intelligence. I rolled a 19. I have 19!
Oh, okay. So, yeah, this part's all going to be edited.
Nobody will ever hear this.
You'll never know.
So,
That's a good thing,
with a 19, no, you don't find anything. It looks like that there is an empty cupboard.
I had a natural 20 that shit.
This is
apparently.
entirely too difficult.
Let Herger try.
I say
Well,
you kick it again.
There is a rogue that specializes in searching things.
Yeah, but he's in there
But I'm
and
getting
on
plastered
people
at
that
the
aren't
bar.
interested.
Yeah,
there's-
he's in there working on
He
it.
has his priorities straight.
There's about 3 people that are big enough just to grab his scrawny little gross ass and drag him into the other room.
He's in there working on a
What is this
statutory
happening?
charge.
Oh boy.
Go.
Hey, ain't my
I'm
turn.
assuming,
That's
if
all
I
y'all.
I'm assuming if I naturally 20'd it, I would have found it though.
You know we're on that,
we'll
bitches.
never know.
Well, now we'll never know.
No.
Dante,
No.
you're up.
Oh,
I'm gonna use
great.
detect magic.
Okay. You kick on detect magic. Other than Ragnar's not even arcane. Other than yourself, you really don't sense any sort of magic in here.
I don't think there's any pixies here.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that indication at all. Pixies would probably release some like really strong arcane trace, and you're not getting anything at all.
So, can I go back to the owner, Sal, and tell him we've done everything that we could, and we don't detect any pixies at all.
Okay. You head back, and Sal goes,
I thought I did detect.
well, all I know is that inspector came running out, I had to bandage him up, and he still made me pay 300 gold, and I can't open my kitchen to the public. So either you come back with a pixie head, or you take your tail walking.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
Okay.
Well, if you say so, mister.
He says, you,
Oh, great.
get off the counter.
Oh, now it's a problem.
It's bad enough that I
That's a
have
sanitary
pixies, and now I've got this disgusting... You're getting your disgusting goblin juices and slime all over my... drilling all over my countertop.
That is a myth, sir. That is a myth. Fine, I'm getting on the bar stool.
I think that guy's from the rival
We should
bar.
go do something useful. Help us find that fucking door.
Oh, jeez. I can't hear you with you all in the way in that room.
I'll be in
Can't
there
hear your
shortly.
snide remarks all the way in
Friggin'
here.
staff hag.
Fucking kill you.
I
I will put you in the ground.
will bury you.
He says, so, what's it gonna be, boy?
Are you sure he didn't fake it? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't
well,
fake it.
I don't
300
think.
gold out of my fucking
I'm gonna
pocket.
tell you the same thing that every woman for the rest of your life's ever gonna tell you. No, I didn't fake it. You can believe it or not. Now get out of my bar and get back to finding me some pixie heads.
Okay, whatever you say.
You feel very intimidated by the one-eyed door, and also feel like you might have learned something that you'll take with you the rest of your life. And you head back.
I learned a valuable lesson.
As long as you learn something every day.
You're like, thanks, Dad. Burger.
I'm going to smash the back of the cupboard.
You open the door up, and I want you to roll a strength check.
You can do it.
Barbarians just smashing everything.
15.
Oh yeah. So you take your greatsword,
Yeah.
and you just go. You let out a Herger-like roar as you smash the back of the cupboard. You hear it just explode into splinters away from you, and you feel like this kind of cool, damp air kind of blow in as you realize that there is a stairwell, stone stairwell behind the cupboard.
Secret passage. Good job, buddy.
I did it.
You're the
I am the
best rogue ever.
best
Herger, that is private property. You can't just go around destroying stuff.
You hear a voice from the other room where you are at go, by the gods, what's going on back there? I told you to find the pixies, not wreck the place. You see him reach over and he grabs you and chucks you through the door, and you
I'm
land.
going that way whether I want it or not.
Roll a reflex roll.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't even do nothing.
That's a point.
16.
You manage to roll and come up on your feet over by Ghorr, and like skid and then roll up onto your feet. And he says, get in there and tell him to stop messing up my bar.
What he said, guys.
Ghorr, sorry.
Ghorr pay for all damages.
Back up to the top, Ghorr and Ragnar.
Alright. I'm gonna go out there and inform him that while he does have some sort of infestation that is wrecking his storeroom and stealing things, I don't think it's pixies.
That's what I said.
He goes,
And
yeah, I'm suspecting it might be you lot.
yeah, well, were you aware of the hidden passageway behind your cupboard?
He goes,
It's my sex dungeon. Shut up. Put down.
he says, he kind of motions you over. And he gets you close over by the bar and says,
You want to go to my sex dungeon?
look, lass. He says, you don't make the kind of money that I make just running a regular tavern. He goes, God damn it. Sex dungeon. He says, I've got some other gambling-like things that happen around here. Let me put it this way. It rhymes with Schmeagle schmuck fights. Go on downstairs. He goes,
Alright, well, that's how they got in and out. So...
He goes, well, try not to wreck up the place anymore. Go down there, take care of whatever's down there, and I'll throw in a little extra gold your way.
Alright.
He goes, I'm losing money because I have to keep the place locked up until this inspector comes and okays it, and I've got proof. So unless you've got a pocket full of pixie heads in that lovely dress of yours, I'm gonna have to have something to prove to show to the guy.
Alright, we'll take care of it, but I can't make any promises about damage that's going to be done in the process.
He goes, look, just try to keep that big oaf back there, and, well, the two of them.
Yeah, I'll put a leash on him.
Thanks. And he's like, now, get before they break anything else back there.
Alright.
Losing money by the minute.
I'm gonna yell, "For justice!" and run into the closets.
Okay, so you come barreling through through the closet door,
I hope there was nothing hiding down there.
creating a bigger hole, and you come into the stairwell.
It's easier to walk down here, guys. Big oak.
The stairwell, is a stone stairwell that leads kind of down to a landing and then down again. Alright, so you head down the stairs, and when you get to the bottom, you see that there is a heavy wooden door.
He's just gonna smash through it.
Now it's
He's already running. He's already running.
I
He
know.
just smashed through it.
You got dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you could see it's totally pitch black in here, though you do notice on the walls of the stairwell there's torch sconces with unlit torches in there. You get to the bottom where the heavy wooden door is, and you see that there's like dwarven iron hinges and fittings that seems to kind of keep matching the decorum of the tavern. There is a slot that looks like kind of like a peephole type of thing that could be slid back. That is just a wooden, but the handle's on the other side. The door. You're running down, so are you going to just keep going?
I'm going to stop on a dime and then just go.
Can you
lightly knock.
Yeah.
Can you stomp on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, a nickel maybe, but I don't know.
Nickel. A gold piece.
You stop and you.
This is very polite knock.
Very polite. No answer. Just silence. You can hear.
Gotta chop down the door.
Yeah, you can't hear the sound of like movement and scuffling. Something living is beyond the door, but you can't tell. What it is. It sounds discernible to you. So
I'm gonna yell back up. We're locked out. Because I assume I can't open the door if there's no handle.
No, well, no, yeah. There's no way you can open it. At least from this side, you can tell. It would be Eris. Eris, what are you doing?
Did I hear him say we're locked out?
Yes.
I'm gonna go back up to the bartender and be like, "You got keys to this thing?"
He says, "Yes, yeah, I do." And he reaches in and he starts thumbing through his key ring, and he goes. You see him stop a second. He goes, "Ugh, damn, my assistant that runs the basement, the cellar activities. He's off tonight. I don't have the key for it.
Well, unfortunately, if you don't have a key to allow us in without damage, we're gonna have to
yeah. Just
break down.
do what you gotta do. Just try to keep it minimal.
Oh, yes,
Like,
sir.
This is costing me a fortune."
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna run back and say, "Okay, guys, we can bulldoze it."
All right.
We gotta take out
do
this
have
entire
a row.
north wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
so-
do the most logical thing and pick the lock.
While he's in the middle of picking lock and kicking.
Well, I did not have an opportunity.
He said we could do it.
So, are you gonna run?
Once
Are
the
you
door's
just gonna,
open, then you can
all right.
kick it.
So are we going? So are we going to letting Zaxel try to pick it then?
Yeah.
Okay. So Zaxel, he's going to try to pick the lock.
I sure am. Let's try this out for size. Where the hell's my pick lock at?
Open.
It's open.
Oh,
Open,
there we go.
yeah.
All right,
Open
all right.
That was
Ooh, four,
That's like the
eight,
best roll I've seen all day.
12.
12. No.
Oh, nutter butters. Well, I tried.
Can you take 10 and try it again?
You can try it again if you'd like to.
Oh boy.
Can he take 10 and do it?
No.
Take 10.
No, because take 10 would mean you have to take. as
Oh,
well
that's
as you
better.
For 10. That's much better.
Yeah.
17.
Plus 8, 25.
Okay, so you're distracted at first by the
Smell of
smell of orc crotch behind you, and then after you,
he hangs right over your shoulder.
it's kind of a
little orc.
He's breathing on my neck over here.
yeah. And after you kind of you're like, hey, give me some room, to work.
Yeah. I don't want to smell your lunch.
You're my bubble.
Zax will need personal space.
So once you go back at it, you manage to take care of it, no problem. Door opens up, and you see you also have dark vision.
I do.
You do. You see that inside this is like a check-in area or like a weapons check area. You find off to your right is a counter with a couple of bar stools behind it. There's a weapon rack in front of you. And a weapon rack in front of you, a weapon rack to your left.
Cool. Well, before anybody else gets in there, since it's dark, can I check and see if there's anything worth taking?
Absolutely. Which one you want to check first? Do you want to check behind the counter, the weapon rack, or the one in front of you? You can check one of them.
I'll do behind the counter.
Okay. So you jump behind the counter. Roll a search check.
Oh boy. Ooh, 13.
13. You find hidden behind the counter is a hand crossbow.
Ooh, I could use those.
I know.
Oh boy.
You notice that there is also about 4 bolts kind of laying off to the side. There's 1 bolt already chambered in the hand crossbow.
So
Looks
4
like,
plus the 1 loaded.
so 5 altogether. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So it looks like they had this as kind of extra protection. The attendant did.
I'll take it.
All right. So you snag the hand crossbow. Next up would be Theldris.
Eldris.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I
Good
said.
job. Sure. Okay. Good job.
Theldris, what are you doing?
Eldris is going to follow them into the room.
All right. You also have dark vision. You head down the stairs. Squeeze your way past Ghorr, who is just kind of hanging out, looking in the doorway. And you get in.
To size up the door frame, like
You're like,
Can I
can I fit? And do I want to? And you get in and you see Zaxel is behind the counter, rummaging through. You hear like the clattering as he's like looking through. You're pretty sure doing stuff. You see a door off over here, a regular wooden door, and then you see, like I said, a weapon rack to your left and a weapon rack in front of you.
The Eldritch doesn't have any use for the weapons, so she's going to go ahead and go through the door.
Okay.
And go check to see if the door's locked.
You go check the doors. No, the door's not locked. You open it up, and
in this neighborhood,
I know, right? And you go through. When you walk inside, you notice that you see the lower gambling hall of the Lame Seahorse. In front of you is a lawn kind of roulette table with the various checker pieces for them to place their bets on. There is another bar below here. There's actually 3 kegs, but I don't have another barrel. So there's 3 kegs behind the bar, tapped, and there's bar stools. Another bar over here. There's a seated area here for some card gambling on the far end to your left. This is about a 30 by 50 foot room, and in the far corner away from you is a small fence, like a wooden fence with a gate on the left end, and it looks like you can see from where you're at there's some blood splattered, and it's a dirt floor as opposed to the rest of it, which is a nice stone hewn floor. Beyond the fencing there, that comes up to about your stomach, is this dirt floor, and you can see that there's blood smeared across there and stuff. It looks like that's probably where their fighting goes on. That's what you see. I'd like you to roll a spot check.
12.
Okay. You notice a shadow coming from the end of the roulette table on the far end from where you're at. Something kind of lurking around. Something small. When I say small, I mean maybe the size of a dog. Like a smaller dog, maybe not like a lab, but something smaller than that. Kind of moving around like the size of a cat. Moving around at the end of the table. We're gonna go to Dante.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in the same room as Mackenzie's character.
Okay, so you head down, squeeze past Ghorr. Notice.
Take the hint, Ghorr.
You need to move, Ghorr.
Notice now. You are a human, so as you're literally feeling your way down through the stairwell.
Grab a lamp or something.
Do you want to grab one of the torches off the sconces?
That's not Ghorr's arm.
That's not Ghorr's arm.
That's not
Nor
Ghorr's
his
arm.
leg. Oh God!
Ghorr thinks.
Don't light that on fire.
Ghorr promised to call you sometime.
Only cab fare.
Ghorr says we never really get close.
God.
Okay, so you do you have flint and steel? Did you buy it or flint and tinder?
No.
Well,
that sucks.
you have a torch that's
Wow.
lit.
Can I use my magic?
Your magic? Which magic are you gonna do?
It's like
attacking the darkness.
Attacking the darkness.
Or whatever.
Cast magic
light.
missile of the darkness.
I don't know. Would prestidigitation do anything?
No, you're not.
Only if you're allowed to pronounce it correctly.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
That was very
Close
close.
enough.
So, we'll say that you can make a
Just like
a little flare
yeah.
with it, and you kind of make a little spark come up enough that it catches the end of the torch on fire.
Okay.
That's pity fire right there.
It is pity fire. It's not very bright.
First level.
You made a fire, but not a good one.
So you manage to light the torch, and you head down. Now it makes it even more uncomfortable to get past Ghorr in the hallway. And as you get in there, you kind of walk into the check-in room. You see a weapon rack to your left, weapon rack in front of you, and you see Zaxel's rummaging through the wares and the various things behind the counter.
Damn right.
What are you going to do? Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. You bypass all that and head in behind Theldris. You see what I described before as the gambling hall. You now see, with the torchlight entering the room, that this place kind of gives this eerie, kind of weird shadows moving about in the corners type of thing. Like, it's very, very creepy down here now that it's empty. You do notice that you see something, a dark mass, emerge from the end of the roulette table, and you kind of hear this like chittering, squeaky sound, and you see a very large rat.
Can I shoot it?
Sure.
Okay. So 18 plus 4 would be 22.
You definitely hit it.
Okay.
Roll damage.
You took the head clean off, man.
9.
9. It becomes a blood splat on the concrete, or the stone floor. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's nasty.
It basically, it just totally disintegrates it.
You hear Saul go, "By the gods, who's firing a gun?" Next up is Herger.
Alright, can I see from, because I'm human
I'm
also.
letting you know right now there is absolutely no way you're sneaking past Ghorr in that hallway. The two of you
politely ask him to
the
move.
two of you are going to make the penises to kiss if you try to get
We're
past
not
it.
docking. I don't want to have to dock to make it through here. That's where I draw the line.
Ghorr is saving himself. For justice.
For just us.
For the good of the group, come on, Ghorr.
Just take 2 steps back. That's all we're asking.
For the quest. For the quest.
Ghorr, could you please move yourself from in front of the door?
I'll let you take a 5-foot step through.
Okay.
Okay. He positions
Can I
himself
see?
into
Can I see
there.
enough from
All
the
of a sudden
torch?
you
From
Now
the
he's
torch
probably
that
inside of the
Lane's character
Huh?
lit? Can I see enough from the torch that his character?
Is he like?
You're kind of feeling your way down through the stairwell,
I'm gonna-
but once you get down in there, you can. Once you get in, you'll be able to see. Yes.
Okay.
So you get in there.
Do I see anything?
Yes. Now you see. You see a blood spot. You see like him holding out a revolver, and there is a little bit of smoke trailing at the end of it, and then there's just like a stain on the floor where there was a rat, and then you start seeing rats.
Sweet.
Coming out from under chairs.
What happened to Lenny, guys? He said he'd be back.
And a couple very, very large rats.
Rats. I hate rats. I'm gonna rage out. I'm gonna use my rage.
I am instantly pissed.
I am instantly upset and mad at these rats. Oh,
This
rats!
concept of rats confuses
And then
her.
I'm gonna well, I can't charge, but I'm just gonna run up and hit it, I guess. I'm gonna turn on my rage, which gives 2 HP and 2 bonus to my strength and constitution.
Okay, so you run up, and the rat will get an attack of opportunity
Son
on you.
of a bitch.
It's gonna bite.
I got a 15
15.
against armor class.
16.
Okay,
I
so
rolled a
no.
natural 20 to hit him.
Okay, so roll damage.
Alrighty.
What are you using, by the way?
A great sword.
Your great sword?
Yeah. It's not overkill.
Can we? I was gonna say yeah.
We get an overkill bonus. It's 2d6
But
plus
we're gonna be hearing from the
4.
bartender again.
I need some d6 here.
Somebody better have a mop.
Alright,
Not
so
it.
11 times 2 is 22.
22 damage.
Yeah.
You basically just cut it in half.
I got a critical hit and rolled 11 on my damage.
Jeez.
So you run up and slice the rat in half.
I have one thing I do, and I do it well.
Are greatswords times 2 or times 3?
Times 2. It says 19 to 20 times 2.
Yeah. So there's just you suddenly have rat guts and blood spew up onto your face, and you are like,
That's the buddy shot.
I just can't.
Oh, God. That's exactly what I wanted.
I'm so excited. Feel my nipples.
Feel Herger nipples.
No, Herger, no!
Ghorr and Ragna, on that note.
Alright.
I'm gonna be walking in towards the room. I'm gonna look over towards Faisal.
Yeah, you look over at Zazel,
And be like,
looks like he's trying to find stuff to put in his pockets.
Silly little orc. Butterfly people aren't in there.
I'm not an orc, I'm a goblin.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, he's not well versed.
You're just a little orc.
You look like me, but you're green, but small.
Are you gonna look around the room and be like, why bartender hide fun party games down here?